Hey everybody, welcome back. You're watching Hello Good Game, and today we're taking a lateral step sideways away from our Magic the Gathering arena videos where we normally break down new decks, top metas, etc., interviews, all that good stuff. But today we're creating a course for content creators because there's a lot of confusion and a lot of repeating information that keeps being re-brought up within our community. So we want to compile all of that information in one spot for people. So someone who's brand new to the community can jump right in, go A to Z, 1 to 10, have everything they need, right from a very beginner new streamer or content creator into a more advanced full-time content creator, right? So we're going to have an introduction. What is this course? Who is it for? And why did we make it? Well, we just kind of talked about why we made it. Who is it for? Really, anyone who wants to be a content creator. And what is this course? Well, I guess we already talked about that as well, right? It's an A to Z complete tutorial or accumulation of knowledge for content creators. So with that being said, it is a work in progress. So if you have any feedback, constructive criticism, anything like this, if we don't cover anything that you wanted covered, if we covered something that you didn't think should be covered, make sure to let us know down below in the comments. And then we're going to talk about what do you want to stream. So you're going to want to stream something that's in accordance to your values, because if it's not, it's going to be a lot of effort and a lot of work, and it might not come to fruition, right? Because you're going to have to be doing this for X amount of time, quite some time probably, before you start to see those rewards come in. So you need to be doing something that you already love doing and you do for free anyways, because you're not going to get paid right off the start. Then we're talking about what do you need to create content. We're going through all of the hardware, and we're going to give maybe a beginner's look at it and then a more advanced look at it. And then we're going to provide links for all of the equipment that we're talking about, so you guys can easily grab those if you need. So webcams, or cameras, mics, lighting, green screens, PC equipment, capture cards, tripods, all of that shenanigans, even maybe noise dampering. All of the good stuff, whatever you want to see, make sure to comment it in below, because this is a rough draft. We're expanding this as we go. We're going to be talking about software. So you're using the hardware to capture your content, and then you're using software to broadcast your equipment. So software, I'm talking about things like OBS, Streamlabs, XSplit. There's a whole bunch more, but we're going to talk about the main prevalent ones. We're going to help you get those set up, etc. Then we're talking about platforms. So you're broadcasting your content, and then you're actually going to need a platform to be broadcasting it to. This is much like a radio station. And then these are places like Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, etc. The list can go on and on here as well. So this is places that you're going to want to send your content and build your audience from. And then we're talking about your sanctuary. So this would, for me, this is my recording studio. For you, it could be anywhere, wherever you can feel comfortable capturing your content, right? Because for me, it needs to be a controlled environment. It needs to be soundproof. I need to be able to do it whenever I have free time. Things like this. So you need to develop what I would call a sanctuary or a dojo for yourself. And we're going to help you get that set up. We're going to look at mine. We're going to maybe look at some other members of our communities as well, just so you know what's entailed and what makes a successful work environment. After all of that, we're going to try to level up your presence. So the first chunk of things is, what do you need to get started, right? This will get you going at the absolute bare minimum, because you are going to need to stack time, both to grow your audience and to increase your skill set, right? Because no one's going to come out of the gate of this as an absolute professional. You're going to be learning and growing as you go, and it's just important to start right away as soon as you can, and just continually compound that work as long as you can. So we're going to level up your presence. We're going to talk about reading your chat, engaging with the audience, using social media like Twitter, Instagram, etc. Omnipresence. So we're going to want to broadcast you on all platforms at once. All is the same name. We're going to make it all congruent, so everybody everywhere knows who you are. We're talking about growth tools. One that comes to mind is TubeBuddy. I use this for YouTube. It really just automates a lot of the process, makes it a lot quicker, saves me a lot of time. And then taking control. So we're talking about doing your own editing here. So this will be a quick Photoshop / Adobe Premiere Pro tutorials. And now you could use other editing software, of course. It's going to be really similar principles on each ones. The buttons might just be in different spots, but we're only going to be using a couple of the principles within these products, because when you open them up, they're very intimidating. But don't worry, we got you covered. It's really easy, and if I can do it, I'm sure you can as well. We're going to talk about developing call to actions. So these are things that you're going to frequently repeat, like make sure to subscribe to this video, comment below, etc., etc., etc. And then we're going to talk about joining a community of other like-minded individuals within your niche. For me, this is MTG Social Club, but for you, it could be something else, of course, right? And then we're going above and beyond. We're going to talk about research, right? So we're listening to relevant podcasts, reading relevant news articles within your niche. So when you are broadcasting or recording your content, you're on point, you're at the forefront of your niche, you're a figure of authority, right? And then we're going to talk about collaborating with others within that niche. So you're going to link arms, share audiences, and just really spread your name throughout the community that you're trying to make a foothold in. And then we're developing a daily routine, hopefully morning and nightly, but of course, morning, that's like a must-have. Nightly should be a must-have too, but I understand that some people just like to relax and rewind at night. That's totally fine as well. So we have a short daily routine that we've implemented ourselves for quite some time, and it's worked really well. And then we're going to help you guys make your own custom daily routine as well, right? Because it's not just about playing Magic, because building an audience comes from more than one thing. So like, if all areas in my life are not good, then it will show through in others. So if I can consistently accumulate personal development and growth and up-level all areas, so we're talking like dietary, exercise, financial, just like weird things like that, right? That you wouldn't think are related to being a content creator, but they definitely are. So we're doing that, and then we're going to go above and beyond. We're talking about personal development. So that is a little bit about the morning routine, but magnified, and this is going to be optional, of course, but highly recommended. So we're going to talk about Think and Grow Rich, the Magic, the 4-Hour Work Week. These are a couple things that come to mind, and these are it's going to be information and principles that you're going to want to apply to your business. I call it a business because that's how you should think of it as well. So we're going to talk about outsourcing as well. So there's going to be a lot of things that you need that you might not have the time to do. And we can outsource those jobs to other artists and save on our time for more important things that we really need to focus on and get done because not everything can be outsourced, right? And again, not everybody might have the money for this. Time equals money times self-worth. So if you have more money than you do time, I would definitely suggest outsourcing a lot of these things because you could get it running in a night if you hire the right artist, right? It's just going to cost you quite a bit. So we're talking about custom overlays, alerts, panels, logos, animations, emotes. Anything you really need, you can probably outsource other than you actually recording your footage and content, right? And then we're going to talk about some MTG Arena specific tools, Cardboard Live, sort of these kind of card overlays. Deckmaster is another one. And then we're going to talk about MTG Arena trackers. So I like MTG Arena Tool, but others like untapped.gg. So we're going to break down a couple different of those as well. And then branding, we're going to talk about how branding is important because when you are being omnipresent, it's important to have one brand everywhere. So it's not Hello Good Game here, TOS here, and Greg over here. It's all Hello Good Game, and it's all congruent, right? That is all we have planned so far. So this was our rough draft introduction / table of contents. Let us know if anything was not included that you want to see included, because we're going to make sure to include that. And then any other general feedback as well is really helpful. And make sure to stay tuned for the rest of this creator course. So thanks for watching.